I'm here to do my 34-week pregnancy update. Kira's just spilled a load of Cocoa Pops all over the floor. Luckily enough there was no milk in there, but still. What is it? You gonna say hi? Look, say hi. So, I am currently 34 weeks and 2 days pregnant. And to be honest, this last week has been a bit of a blur, to be honest. I've lost a day, I've lost Friday. I don't know what happened to Friday. The whole week's been quite a blur. It's been quite a easygoing, steady week. Personally, I feel okay. I have been having a lot of pain in and around my pelvic area. I'm just assuming that that's from the SPD symptoms that I've been having. Sometimes they're really bad to the point where I can't move, especially if I'm sitting down. It's a struggle to get up again. But yeah, Wednesday it was a very quiet day on the movements side. There was some movements, but not as much as usual, I'd say. And Thursday came and I thought I'd see how it went. If there was no improvement, then I would ring the hospital. Darren eventually got the afternoon off. I'd felt probably 2 movements in the morning, and then by the time that Darren had come home I'd felt another 2. So I had something to eat, I had some lunch. I think we had beans on toast, and then I had a cup of tea as well, just to see if that would help liven anything up. But it didn't, there was nothing. And then suddenly I felt hiccups. They lasted for probably a good 2 to 3 minutes, I'd say. So I said to Darren, I said, well, I'll give it half an hour. If the movements pick up within half an hour, then I'll just leave it, because obviously I know everything's fine. I didn't physically, there wasn't anything screaming out at me that there was something wrong, which I think there would have been if something was wrong. But I felt okay. I can't explain it, but I felt okay with what I was feeling. So half hour passed and there was nothing. I rang labour and delivery, and they asked me, you know, what I'd done, and I told them I'd had, you know, ice cream, ice cubes, cold drinks, fizzy drinks, hot drinks, sugary, you know, loads of sugary foods. Told them that I'd felt some movement and about the hiccups, and they said they wasn't concerned. They said that they'd been really busy on that day. It was like a 3-hour wait to be seen. So she said that she asked me if it was my first and my second baby, and when I said second, she said, do you have anyone? She asked me if there was anyone to look after. Obviously Kira, and I said no, and she said, well, from what I'd told her, she wasn't concerned about it, and she didn't want me going all the way up to the hospital just to sit in triage for 3 hours, or, you know, about 3 hours with a toddler, just to be told that everything was okay. So she said to me to see how I get on, and that if I was really concerned or there was no movement at all, then that's when I should go in. But she told me to go in like a few hours time, so like in the evening. So I thought to myself, right, okay, we can do this. So as soon as I put the phone down, the baby went on the biggest movement. I can't even explain. They just went crazy, and they didn't stop moving for a good half an hour. Then they calmed down, and then they've been back to normal ever since. So I think threatening the baby to go to hospital must have worked, but everything's been fine since. So it was just Thursday that it was a bit iffy. Yeah, seems to be getting well now. Everything's packed, all the hospital bags are packed. My hospital bag, baby's hospital bag, we've got everything that we need. Bar, we still don't have car seat adapters for the pushchair. There's not really much left to get, we've pretty much got everything, so I'm feeling very organised. I've got a few of Kira's like neutral sleep suits to wash, so like greys, yellows, whites, that sort of thing. So once I've washed them, we're pretty much ready to go. We probably just need to pick up a few more nappies. We've got quite a bit already, but we probably need to pick up a few more. I also bought one of these. It's the Tommy Tippy manual breast pump, and it comes with the pump sterilising box, a small Tommy Tippy bottle, a milk storage pot and some disposable breast pads. It's meant to be £30 and Amazon were selling it for £12.99, so I thought for a bargain like that you can't really say no. I'll leave you with a bump shot. Bye! This is the 34-week bump. And then from this way and this way.